Hi, I'm Rebecca Melone with Melone Hatley PC. The holidays can be a really challenging time when it comes to arranging visitation, coordinating with your co-parent, and dealing with all the pressures that come along with the holiday season. So I'm here with 5 tips to help you get through. Number 1 is remember to always put your children first. If you're facing separation, divorce, or other uncertainty with your partner during this time, it can be really tempting to get into a back and forth tug of war with your children. Try to make sure that the primary focus is on your children, what they want to do, and what's normal for them in the holiday season. Tip number 2 is try to make gift arrangements with your co-parent in advance. You don't want to be surprised if both of you end up buying the same thing or getting drastically different presents for different interests for your children. Make sure that you're working together to coordinate your efforts, and maybe you can buy presents that'll go along with one another, and your children will get even more enjoyment out of the holiday. Number 3, really focus on communicating and focus on calendaring events the best that you can with one another. Sometimes creating a joint family calendar can help ease any confusion over what the schedule is and what the expectations are during the holidays. If you're planning on going to dinner at one person's house or going to visit family in another area, you might want to make sure that you have the exact details and timing in place before somebody shows up where they're not supposed to, gets there too early, or has some other kind of a problem. Number 4, try to stay flexible. If your children want to stay late at grandma's house, or if they're used to going and doing certain activities with their cousins or friends, make sure that you have some flexibility in your schedule and you're not overly rigidly scheduling their day in and out. Tip number 5 is to address those negative feelings that can come along with dealing with your co-parent when the two of you have been through this difficult situation. We recommend following the stop, look, and listen method. Number 1 is stop yourself from overreacting and saying something that you'll regret in the moment. Number 2 is look at all the options that you have available to you before creating your response. Number 3, try to listen and go with your better instincts in how you form your response. This can be really difficult, so we recommend taking this approach every time you feel yourself getting anxious or having some sort of disagreement with your co-parent during the holidays. I hope you found these tips helpful, and if you're finding any sort of difficulty in facing separation, divorce, or child custody this holiday season, please give our office a call. We're here to help.